Hello, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Wednesday, September 21st, 2022. This is the second part of the journey to Bornholm sequence. But before I will continue to tell you about the experiences I made while traveling, I have to feed the cat. So let's grab a fresh cod and give it to the cat. Here you go. Oh, you start to purr right away. Wow. You are excited. You are really excited about that cod. Okay. Cat is happy. So I can step outside, do the usual check of the park, and get ready to start today's episode. I will continue to work on the cat monument, but first I think I will head over to the sheep to get some more white and black wool, which is needed for completing the cat monument. Let's do this. Let's travel there. The weather really has become fall weather. So this morning the temperatures were around 3 to 4 degrees Celsius. It was foggy, and it is still foggy. So, yeah, we are in fall now, I guess. We are definitely in fall now. This is so crazy. I'm not sure if it... Wow, you're noisy, my friends. You're so noisy. Let's shear that sheep, and now let's try to escape that craziness before a sheep escapes or something like that. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if it would feel as strange as it does of right now to me if I wouldn't have traveled for the last 1.5 weeks, because the day I left we had 26 centigrade, was quite warm in the morning. Basically, summer was still going strong. And now, after being back, it's such a huge difference. This is so crazy. So yeah, feels weird. Feels really weird. But I guess that's what it is. In the morning it almost was like, okay, we are now in winter, because 4 degrees Celsius and fog in the morning is the typical weather during the winter time in this region. Luckily it got a little bit warmer now. But yeah, that's crazy. This is so crazy. Anyways, I like to continue discussing what happened during the journey. I only finished the first day, so I took my time. I really took the time to discuss what's happened, and yeah, so first day was really nice. As said, did a 20-kilometer long run. We were exploring a little bit the coastline, and yeah, was really a great day. The second day was one of my favorite days. It's really hard to pick a favorite day, because all the days were great. All the days had great experiences, great things to see, to discover. But the second day, I guess, is one of the two days that really stood out, because there was so much going on. speaking of so much going on, here's also so much going on. Please, ow! You pushed me off. Okay, I think I will just head over that direction to get some more black sheep. Yeah, there was really a lot going on. We started the day by driving to a lighthouse, which is located close to some very large dunes and a super nice large big beach. The beach is super special because the sand is super fine. They even use the sand to fill some hourglasses. So this should really give you an idea how fine-grained that sand is. So it was super cool. But yeah, so we first drove to that spot. I mean, everything was more or less located at the same location. So we just had to park there and first go to the lighthouse, take a look at the lighthouse. Unfortunately, the lighthouse was closed. You can go there and climb that lighthouse, but it was closed that day. Would have been opened the other days, I guess. But yeah, we just... I mean, it wouldn't have made so much of a difference, I guess, to be up there or not to be up there. We still saw a lot of the dunes and the beach and whatnot. The day began a little bit cloudy, so at first it was, especially after the experience of the day before with the heavy shower of rain that really drenched us. It was a bit like, okay, is the weather forecast this time accurate and is not saying, okay, it's not going to rain. And in the end, it's raining. So yeah, what was cloudy at the beginning as we started to take a look at the lighthouse, which was really a tall one. And then we headed over to the beach. As we entered the beach, there were still some clouds, but the clouds quickly vanished and it got really sunny, really warm. It was perfect to walk barefoot along the beach to try out a little bit the water. I was not going for a swim or so just walking in the waves was nice already. And yeah, this felt really good. The Baltic Sea wasn't really cold. I would call it refreshing. I think it would have been really refreshing going for a full dip, but yeah, just for walking it was fine. And then at the same time you had the super soft and warm sand, as I said, super fine grained sand, useful for hourglasses, which is really a great thing. And yeah, the sand got quite warm in the sun, so there was a strong contrast between the refreshing water and the warm sand. Sitting in the sand also was quite comfortable. Normally I'm not so much of a beach person because it's okay to walk along beach and to take in the scenery and to see the waves and listen to the waves and, well, do the entire sea experience. But I'm not so much of a person who likes to sit on a beach, lie on a beach, whatever, do this usual beach stuff. But for, I don't know, half an hour, 40 minutes or so, just sitting there in the soft sand was quite a nice experience. So this was cool. It was a great day, great experience. And yeah, so this was the first part. Then we continued on. We continued on to a very special geographical spot, one can say. The spot was so special because at this point, there were you were exactly at a specific geographical location. So you were at, what was this, 55 degrees north and either 13 or 15 degrees east. So you were directly at this spot where the longitude and the latitude met each other, marked by a not that impressive stone. So there was just a stone on the ground with the cardinal directions on it, but it wasn't impressive. It was no center of the world monument as we constructed here in the coffee break world. It was just a stone with the cardinal directions on it. But yeah, what was nice was nice to just think, okay, we are these special specific man-made coordinates. Cool thing, nice to have seen. And yeah, this was interesting. Then we continued on again. We continued on to an interesting zombie guy. To an interesting little village. The village is so interesting because of their harbor. They constructed the harbor somewhat offshore and connected it with the 200-meter long wooden bridge, or even longer, I don't know, quite long. The longest wooden bridge in Northern Europe, I guess. Oh, hi. So, wow, you are all having a bad day. Okay. So this was also interesting. What I especially found interesting of this specific harbor this offshore harbor was the fact, by walking over this 200-meter long bridge, the water seemed not to get much deeper. So of course it got a little bit deeper, but not really that you thought, okay, now we're really out in deep water. So it was still somewhat shallow. I mean, like, I couldn't stand there, but still you were still able to see the ground, and it was interesting just from the general structure of that island. So yeah, that was more cool. And yeah, this basically concluded the next day. We of course had to make a stop at a grocery store as usual. We stopped every day at a grocery store to buy something for dinner, to cook it up in the evening. This was the last thing we did on the way home. Yeah, then the day ended with some workout in the garden and just some relaxing food and so on. Was good. Was really nice. Right, how much? Oh, full stack of black. This is good, and lots of white. This is also good. So yeah, this was nice. The next day, I was lucky in the morning. I managed to get in my run before the rain started, or rather between the rain, between two rainy moments. So did my morning run. How does this continue? Okay, here I need to do watch. All right, I need to fill in this row here with white. Let's do this. Then after breakfast, it really started to rain. We used the time to maybe I need to add torches to the legs. That no angry guys are spawning in there. This would be unfortunate. All right. Yeah, we waited out that rain in our house by watching some YouTube. I suggested to watch an episode of Adventure Archive. They did a trip along the coastline in. Continue. Okay, now it's just black. It's just black all the way up, and there it's. Wait, what? Oh, I need more white here. Wait. I need more white here. So white goes there. Oh, this is no what? Yes, no, that's fine. This is fine. No, this is not fine. Is it? No, it's not. This is all black now. Right? Let's find out. Oh dear. Owie. Yeah. Okay, here's now really the problem. Here's now really the problem that the legs aren't separated, but I don't have a chance to separate the legs. I think it will look much better from the distance. So I think I have to climb up there to just get an idea how it feels like if it's from close up. The legs look a little bit strange, unfortunately. But yeah, we will fix that at some point, I guess. Or well, we can't fix this, but we can. How do I do? That's the big question. Let's just get up here. Continuous black here. So we watched the latest episode of Adventure Archives. Then luckily the rain stopped around noonish, and we drove to the next bigger town, village, whatever, to explore first that village, and then to continue. Okay, here has to be white. Then to continue along the shoreline for a little bit of a walk of, well, a coastal pathway, which was really nice. It was really nice to walk there along, to take in the scenery. Later on, we got even to an old windmill. Okay, this here is then black. To an old windmill, which was standing around there. And what was really nice and relaxing day as always. So really enjoyed that one. There was, I mean, it was just nice to take in the coastal scenery. There was no specific situation or a specific moment that was super exciting, or where I can say, okay, where I can discuss a lot of it. Well, it was just a nice day, and it was a good day, especially for the fact that it was raining in the morning, and so okay, we got torch there and torch there. Maybe I should add another torch around here. Around there. Okay, good. So good. Let's take a step back and take a look at the ladder. At the legs. How they feel. Yeah, this was the next day. Started a little bit with rain, and then really turned out to be a nice day. Nice day for this walk, for exploring that town. In this town, there's also very special, interesting restaurant. Okay, from the distance, it looks better. From the distance, it looks definitely better. It's still a little bit sad that I can't have the gap. It would be really nice to have the gap, but there's no chance to, unfortunately, get in the gap. I mean, I could get, but this would all, no. Oh, I wanted to say, could get some kind of gap when I would use some kind of fences or so, but even this is not really working because there are no wool fences, unfortunately. But it's cool. Nice. I'm happy with that one. Then I need to come up with the chest of the cat and so on. But I think I will build now the legs, the real legs of the cat. What do I want to just say? Oh yes, there's a specific restaurant. We've been to that restaurant so many times. As we finally got there, this was 2 days later, because that day the restaurant unfortunately was closed, so we couldn't eat there, but we counted the times we've been there and that it was lots of years ago. We stayed there for the very first time. The place is so interesting because it's a pancake specific restaurant. So the owner specialized on pancakes, omelets, and all this fun stuff. So all the dishes, except maybe for a few minor exceptions, are pancake specific, and this is very nice. Okay, this is the question is, where does the cat? Okay, I think it starts down here. So I need to remove that dirt a little bit. Then it would go another row. Soon I need to go home. Yeah, but yeah, this restaurant unfortunately was closed, but it was nice to see this place again because we do have nice memories of it, and I remember it from traveling there during my childhood times and so on. So this was nice, and we plan to go there sometime during this trip there. Yeah, I guess this concludes that day. The day after, we went on a hike through rather the inland. So this time it was no coastal exploration or so. Ow! Wow, this was a strong hit. I think I can continue or can finish that day tomorrow. But there were some interesting highlights of that one. We exploring the coastline, of course, is often way more exciting because there's so much more to see. In the inlands, it's forests, heather, places, meadows, whatever. In coastline, there's so much more action going on. But yeah, but sometimes the scenery can also change a lot when you're in the inland, so to say. And this happened there where we went for a hike. One of the biggest highlights, it was just an interesting fact. There's a super big boulder. It should weigh around 30 to 35 tons. And this boulder was placed there by the last ice age. And for some reason, this boulder is placed in a spot at a location where you can rock that boulder because it's very well balanced on the spot. So this is cool. This is very cool, and I managed to move that 35-ton boulder a little bit by wiggling it around. So this was fun. was really fun. But yeah, I will tell you more about that boulder situation tomorrow, I guess. So yeah, making a slow way through that vacation because I'm also distracted with building the cat monument. But yeah, we are at the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will be joining me next time. Thank you so much for watching. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!